everyone, welcome to Yoga with Serena. I am Serena, and today I am talking to you about the differences of Hatha Yoga and Vinyasa Yoga. I get asked the question all the time, what is the difference between Hatha Yoga and Vinyasa Yoga? Well, today I'm here to talk about both practices and what they have to offer, how they're different and how they're similar. Hatha Yoga is an ancient practice of yoga. It is a lineage of yoga, and it's been around for a really long time, and it's one of the most common yoga practices today. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hatha Yoga Pratiprika, but this is the classical manual for Hatha Yoga. This was written in the mid-1300s. You can find a link to this book in my shop on my website. Hatha Yoga teaches a 6-limb practice, yamas and niyamas, moral and ethical conduct and code to discipline and how to live a moral lifestyle. Number 2, asana, posture. Number 3, pranayama, breath restraint or breathing practices. Number 4, shatakarma, 6 purification practices. I will not go over those practices or discuss them, but you can definitely find them in the Hatha Yoga Pratiprika. Number 5, mudra and bandha, seals or locks that are used in practice to help direct, contain, and create energy within the body. And the last stage, samadhi, freedom or liberation, where you are free from suffering. In a public Hatha Yoga class, you can expect to practice asana, posture, mudra and bandha, energetic locks and seals that help direct energy, pranayama, breathing restraint. These practices are practiced together to help create balance in our physical body. Hatha Yoga is great for beginners because it is done at a slower pace and poses or hold for a specific breath count, though it does not mean that Hatha Yoga is easier. You may hold familiar postures or more basic postures like downward facing dog, warrior 1 or warrior 2 for a certain amount of breaths. But imagine holding crow pose, side angle pose, forearm stand or half moon pose for 8 to 15 breaths using bandhas and breath. It can get pretty challenging. Hatha Yoga is personally my favorite style of yoga because it gives me the opportunity to slow my body down, to focus on my breath, to focus on my muscles, to focus on the sensation of my body while I'm creating these different shapes. Unlike Hatha Yoga, Vinyasa Yoga is not a lineage. Vinyasa simply means order or placement of a posture in a set sequence. In a vinyasa, you are continuously transitioning or flowing from pose to pose. Whereas in Hatha Yoga, you hold postures. Transitions that are done in Vinyasa Yoga, they're very smooth and they're very strong. They create a lot of heating effects in the physical body. The flow or the sequence of postures are very energizing for the most part, whereas Hatha Yoga is pretty relaxing. Since Vinyasa is constant movement, I really believe that yogis should have a strong foundation of a Hatha Yoga practice before they jump into Vinyasa classes. Because in Vinyasa Yoga, you are still doing the same poses that you are doing in Hatha Yoga. They're just done quicker, faster, and you're transitioning through each one. And eventually what happens is the body gets tired, you're sweating, you're working, and sometimes people get very sloppy when they practice if they don't have a strong foundation of regular postures, if they're not spending that time in a Hatha Yoga classes where they're learning foundation, where they're learning what muscles need to be activated, where they're learning bandhas, where they're learning mudra, where they're learning the breath. So if they don't have a strong foundation in Hatha Yoga, typically they're more prone to injure themselves because of the transitioning and the quickness or the fast pace that is happening in Vinyasa Yoga. So I also think that seasoned yogis who have been practicing Hatha Yoga for a long time should definitely come back to the practice of Hatha Yoga because you're more able to work and actually be with your body and focus on your body within holds, you can see what muscles are working, and maybe you find a new way to be in a certain posture. Maybe you find a new way to transition in and out of a certain posture that you've already been working with. Or maybe you notice something different about your body when you slow down. We are constantly go, 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 go all the time in our daily lives. And so Vinyasa is go, 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 go too. And I believe that Hatha Yoga gives you a way to slow down. Both Hatha and Vinyasa Yoga are great. Both practices build strength, flexibility, help with mobility, help with bringing the body back towards balance in general. But I want to hear from you. What practice do you lean more towards? Do you like Vinyasa Yoga better, or do you like Hatha Yoga better, or do you have a good balance between both practices? Please comment below and share. If you'd like to read the blog post that goes with this video, I will also post the link so you can check that out. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.